Before beginning assembly, unpack and prepare your workspace. Follow the instructions on the outside of the box for the easiest unpacking process. If possible, set up the product at or near the space in which you intend to use it to avoid moving it later. Unpack all parts and support materials. Set aside packing materials and clear your work area. Locate the hardware kit inside the box. It is labeled to correspond with the assembly process. Assemble the rear stabilizer. Always hand tighten all the bolts and screws in each step before fully tightening with the wrench or screwdriver. For reference, this is the front, back, right, and left of the equipment. Attach the rear stabilizer. Remove the base from the packaging and position it on a level surface on the floor. Remove the wooden plug from the main support tube in the back of the base and discard it. Lift the base slightly from the back and insert the rear stabilizer into the main support tube at the back of the base. Use the Step 1A hardware kit to attach the rear stabilizer. First, hand tighten 6 bolts with 6 spring washers and 6 washers on the rear stabilizer joint. The spring washers should always be on the outside and closer to the bolt than the washers. Use the Allen wrench to fully tighten each bolt. Attach the rear stabilizer cover set. Locate the rear stabilizer cover set, noting the right and left markings, and the Step 1B hardware kit. Attach the right rear stabilizer cover by loosely tightening the machine screw. Attach the left rear stabilizer cover to the right by joining the alignment pegs and pushing together for a snug fit. Insert one machine screw to secure the left rear stabilizer, then finish tightening both machine screws with the screwdriver. Assemble the pedals. Locate the seat post and raise it to the highest position by pulling up on the seat handle. To have better access while installing the pedals, position the FreeStep to rest on its backside by lifting up on the front crossbar and rotating on the rear stabilizer until the seat post is resting on the ground. Locate the pedals, noting right and left markings. Insert both pedals onto the corresponding base pedal arm. Use the Step 2 hardware kit to attach the pedals. Hand tighten the 4 large bolts with 4 curved washers and 4 nuts with 4 curved washers as shown. The curved washers should wrap around the shape of the base pedal arm and pedal mount tube. Proceed to hand tighten the bolts with washers as shown. Fully tighten all the nuts and bolts with the Allen and box-ended wrenches. Once the pedals are installed, return the FreeStep to the upright position by lowering the front crossbar and rotating on the rear stabilizer. Assemble the seat. Locate the lower seat and place it upside down on a flat surface, such as the edge of a table. Locate the seat back assembly and line it up with the lower seat. Use the Step 3A hardware kit to assemble the seat parts. Hand tighten 4 bolts with 4 spring washers and 4 washers as shown. Proceed to fully tighten the bolts with the Allen wrench. Before attaching the assembled seat to the seat post, make sure the seat post is fully raised for better access, then line the seat up with the seat post. Use the Step 3B hardware kit to attach the seat. Hand tighten 4 bolts with 4 spring washers and 4 washers as shown. Proceed to fully tighten the bolts with the Allen wrench. Assemble the supports. Console front support bar installation. Locate the batteries and install them in the back of the console in the battery compartment, noting their proper position. Ensure that the speed sensor wires remain on the outside. Align both ends of the console front support bar with the lower console support tube and insert. Carefully connect the speed sensor wires. Use the Step 4A hardware kit to attach the console front support bar. Hand tighten 4 bolts with 4 curved washers as shown. The curved washers should wrap around the shape of the lower console support tube. Proceed to fully tighten the bolts with the Allen wrench. Handle support tube installation. Locate the handle support tubes, noting right and left markings. Insert the bottom of each handle support tube into the top of the upper pedal arm. Use the Step 4B hardware kit to attach the handle support tubes. Hand tighten 8 bolts with 8 curved washers as shown. The curved washers should wrap around the shape of the upper pedal arms. Proceed to fully tighten the bolts with the Allen wrench. Assemble the cover sets. Upper front leg cover sets installation. Important: Make sure the speed sensor wire sits under the left upper front leg cover set and is not pinched during installation. Locate the upper front leg cover sets, noting right and left markings. Pair each set over the corresponding right and left upper front leg. Use the Step 5 hardware kit to install the upper front leg cover sets. Partially tighten the 3 Phillips head screws using the screwdriver provided on each set as shown. Ensure they are properly aligned and proceed to fully tighten with the screwdriver. Pedal arm joint cover sets installation. Locate the pedal arm joint cover sets, noting right and left markings. Pair each set over the corresponding right and left pedal arm joints. Use the Step 5 hardware kit to install the pedal arm joint cover sets. Partially tighten 2 Phillips head screws on each set as shown. Ensure they are properly aligned and proceed to fully tighten the screws with the screwdriver. Assemble the handles. Loosen the handle adjustment knobs on the right and left handle support tubes by turning the knobs counterclockwise, then pulling outward. Locate the handles, noting right and left markings. With the top of the handles pointing outward, insert both handles into the corresponding handle support tube. Adjust handles as desired, and tighten handle adjustment knobs by releasing into a hole setting and then rotating clockwise. This shows that the right and left handles are assembled correctly. This shows that the right and left handles are switched and need to be corrected. Congratulations! You have finished assembling your FreeStep. Make sure your FreeStep is on a flat, level surface. Locate the 3 leveling feet. If any of the feet are not resting flat on the ground, rotate them clockwise to lower them until they reach the ground. The FreeStep can be easily moved by rolling on the transport wheels. First, lower the seat and rotate the handles inward. Then lift from the console front support bar, and then the front crossbar. The water bottle holder and device holder are within easy reach. Always adjust the seat height first before use to avoid injury to the knees. Proper feet placement and seat height will ensure that your knees never travel over your toes when bent and that your leg does not lock out in full extension. Loosen the height adjustment knob by turning it counterclockwise. Pull outward while pushing the seat handle downward. Release the height adjustment knob into the lowest hole setting. Sit on the seat and place your toes toward the top of the pedals, which for most people is where you should position your feet during use. Extend to full stride with one leg. If the knee on your extended leg is just slightly bent, then you have found your ideal height setting. If the knee is locked out, then you have found your height setting, but will need to shift your foot position on the pedal to allow for a slight bend in the knee during use. If the knee is bent too much, beyond a few degrees, then you will need to raise the seat height. To do this, simply hold the seat handles and gently push with your legs until the height adjustment knob locks into the next setting. Try each height setting until you have found a position that allows for a slight bend in the knee while your leg is fully extended and your toes are toward the top of the pedals. Always secure the seat setting by turning the height adjustment knob clockwise while in a hole setting. To adjust the seat back position, push in on the seat back adjustment knob. Slowly pull back on the seat back and let go of the seat back adjustment knob until the knob snaps into a hole setting. To adjust the handle height, loosen the handle adjustment knob by turning it counterclockwise. Release by pulling outward while pulling or pushing on the handle to adjust the height. The handle height should be set so that your back and hips are stabilized by the seat back during full extension of the arms. The handles can also be rotated to an outward or inward setting to target different muscle groups. Adjust the handles to the inward setting to target triceps, forearms, and shoulder muscles. Adjust the handles to an outward setting to target biceps, shoulders, and chest muscles. To adjust your resistance, rotate the resistance adjustment knob. To increase your resistance, rotate the resistance adjustment knob clockwise. And to decrease resistance, rotate it counterclockwise. When you begin to pedal, the console will display readings based on your performance, showing the time in seconds, calories burned, distance in miles, and speed in miles per hour. While pedaling, the console will automatically scan through all the settings. To stop scanning automatically and to cycle through the setting you want to see, press the console button. To start over at 0, hold down the console button. When you stop pedaling, the stop will flash until you begin pedaling again. If you're done with your workout, the console will automatically shut off. For a balanced full-body workout, use both arms and legs to power the FreeStep. Adjust the seat height so your knees are at a slight angle during the maximum downward pedal position. Align the seat back to support a straight, upright posture. Adjust the handles to the outward position. Target your lower body by powering the FreeStep with only your legs. Adjust the seat height so your knees are at a slight angle during maximum downward pedal position. Align the seat back to a reclined position to target the glutes and quads. Hold onto the seat handle behind the seat. Target your upper body by powering the FreeStep with only your arms. Adjust the seat height so your knees are at a slight angle while your feet are resting on the console front support bar. Align the seat back to support a straight, upright posture. Adjust the handles to the inward or outward setting to target different muscle groups.